I'm Charlene, and I'm 65. I was born and raised in Oakland, and I live here in Santa Rosa now. I have a sister. Her and I are extremely close. And I have one pet, and it's a cat who I love to death. He's just a spoiled little brat. I like to gamble. I like to go to the casinos. I like crocheting, other types of crafts, reading, and crossword puzzle books. I had breast cancer, and I was diagnosed in March of 2013. I had 2 tumors in the right breast. I had the biopsies on a Friday. I got the call on Monday and told me that they had come back positive. When I hung up the phone, I was in tears, and the first thing I said to my husband was, I don't want to die. My first meeting was with Dr. Norton. She did drawings as to show me where my tumors were, what she was going to be doing with as far as lymph nodes. That first meeting with her made me feel so comfortable with the disease that I had just been diagnosed with. So it was a very good meeting. I'll just never forget her or forget that meeting.
Charlene had early stage estrogen sensitive breast cancer, and so we offered her an oncoplastic lumpectomy, which is more of a combination of a large lumpectomy with a breast reshaping to maintain that natural shape. Then we do testing on the tumor to see if we think chemotherapy is needed. And at that time we had a clinical trial available for additional testing of the tumor. And so that clinical trial result ended up showing that she would probably benefit from chemotherapy. So she received 4 doses of chemotherapy, and after that she had her breast radiation, and at the end started a pill to block the estrogen stimulation to prevent recurrences.
I tolerated the treatment, both of them, I think pretty well. They did a test and they told me that I was cancer-free. You don't want to have a bad experience with anything like this. You want it to be good and positive, and you want to have a safe environment, and you want to trust everybody. And I did.
Each hoop we asked her to jump through, she did it with a smile and had a really positive attitude through the whole process. She's a classic example of a real success story where we used new technologies to help her get the best treatment, and she's cured.
I thought everybody was interested in me and what I had to do, and they did what they had to do to help me get better. Everybody, which is wonderful. She's just the best doctor. She's like right there for you. She was there for me, for everything. I just love her. I was like almost crying when she said I was done.
I graduated her.
She kicked me out.
She graduated, which means she's too healthy.
I'll never forget how my sister stood by me through the entire ordeal. From going with me to appointments prior to surgery, being there for me the day of surgery, after surgery.
I'll never forget her positive attitude. Charlene always had that. Even when she might have a bad day or was scared, she would rally. That's something that always sticks with me about Charlene, is how positive she's been.
I knew that I was going to fight it. It wasn't going to get me down. I am a survivor.